What if the secret to living a long, healthy, energetic life, not just surviving, but thriving past 100, isn't hidden in a pill, a supplement, or a complicated diet, but right on your plate? Imagine eating foods so powerful they could turn back the biological clock, keep your body young, and protect you from disease every single day. Let's start with a simple question. If you could eat your way to 100 years of vibrant life, would you do it? Because science now tells us that longevity isn't just about genetics or luck. It's about daily choices. Every bite you take sends instructions to your body, either to age faster or to stay young longer. And the truth is, your kitchen might already hold the key to unlocking your body's built in code for longevity. In this talk, we'll uncover 4 powerful truths about foods that don't just fill your stomach, they activate your body's natural defenses against aging. By the end, you'll know exactly what to eat every day to keep your cells young, your energy high, and your life filled with years that truly feel alive. So stay with me, because what you learn today could add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Every single human being is born with an extraordinary power hidden within them, a power so remarkable that it can defend, repair, and renew your body without the need for medicine or machines. This power is your body's natural defense system, a network of mechanisms designed to keep you alive, strong, and youthful. But what most people don't realize is that these systems depend entirely on what you feed them. The food you choose every single day either turns these defenses on or shuts them down. In simple terms, your fork can be your greatest weapon for longevity or your slowest poison. To live long, you must eat in a way that supports what your body was always built to heal and protect itself. Your body is not fragile. It's an intelligent, self-repairing machine that runs 5 key defense systems: angiogenesis, regeneration, the microbiome, DNA protection, and immunity. When these systems are working in harmony, disease struggles to take hold, aging slows, and you feel energized. But when they're disrupted by processed foods, sugar, and chronic inflammation, the body begins to break down prematurely. What's fascinating is that science has shown us foods can literally switch these systems on, like flipping a light switch that tells your body, start healing. Take angiogenesis, for example, the process by which your body grows new blood vessels. These vessels are the highways that deliver oxygen and nutrients to every cell in your body. Too few of them and tissues starve. Too many and diseases like cancer can grow. What regulates this delicate balance? Food. Compounds in foods like green tea, soy, parsley, and even red grapes help your body maintain healthy angiogenesis. They stop excess blood vessel growth where it's dangerous and promote new vessel growth where it's needed, like after injury or in your heart. So when you sip a cup of green tea or enjoy a handful of berries, you're not just eating, you're fine-tuning the very system that keeps your organs alive. Now think about regeneration. Your body is constantly replacing itself. Every second, millions of cells die and are replaced by new ones thanks to stem cells. They're like the body's internal repair crew, patching up tissues, organs, and blood vessels. But stem cells can only work if they're properly nourished. Foods like blackberries, pomegranates, and dark chocolate have been found to activate these stem cells and even help the body produce more of them. In other words, when you eat real whole foods, you're telling your body, keep building, keep renewing. Don't stop. The miracle isn't that you can heal. It's that you do it every single day as long as you provide the raw materials through the right foods. Another essential system is the microbiome, an entire ecosystem of trillions of bacteria living inside your gut. Many people still underestimate how powerful this internal world is. These microbes don't just digest your food, they train your immune system, balance hormones, produce vitamins, and even communicate with your brain. When your microbiome is healthy, your entire body thrives. But when it's damaged by processed foods, antibiotics, or lack of fiber, the damage spreads like a chain reaction, causing inflammation, fatigue, and premature aging. The foods that protect your microbiome are simple fiber, rich vegetables, fermented foods like yogurt or kimchi, and plant-based meals full of polyphenols. When you feed the good bacteria, they reward you by producing compounds that fight disease and keep your metabolism young. Imagine your gut as a living garden The more you nourish it with the right foods, the stronger and more balanced your body becomes. Then comes DNA protection, one of the most critical defense systems of all. Every day, your DNA faces thousands of attacks from pollution, stress, and toxins. Over time, these small damages accumulate, leading to diseases like cancer or early aging. But your body has a repair mechanism, and certain foods actually strengthen it. Blueberries, nuts, and cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale contain natural chemicals that activate your DNA repair enzymes. For instance, sulforaphane in broccoli acts like a molecular shield protecting your DNA from mutations. Eating these foods is like giving your body an army of repair workers, constantly fixing microscopic errors before they become major problems. And finally, the immune system, the body's most famous defender. It's not just about fighting infections, it's about identifying threats and keeping inflammation under control. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the biggest accelerators of aging. The good news is that anti-inflammatory foods like tomatoes, olive oil, nuts, and green leafy vegetables can calm this fire. Vitamin C from citrus fruits boosts white blood cells, while mushrooms contain beta-glucans that strengthen immune responses. By eating these immune supporting foods, you're not just protecting yourself from colds, you're reinforcing a system that guards you against aging itself. When all these systems, angiogenesis, regeneration, microbiome, DNA protection, and immunity are properly supported, the body becomes a fortress against disease. It's not about perfection or a strict diet. It's about understanding that food is information. Every meal you eat sends a message to your body to either heal or to harm. The beauty of this truth is that you're in control. You have the power to make decisions 3 times a day that either accelerate or slow down aging. Imagine sitting down to a plate of grilled salmon drizzled with olive oil, a side of steamed broccoli, and a handful of berries for dessert. That meal isn't just tasty, it's medicinal. The omega-3s in salmon strengthen your blood vessels and reduce inflammation. The polyphenols in olive oil activate your longevity genes. The sulforaphane in broccoli triggers DNA protection, while the antioxidants in berries repair your cells. That's not a diet. It's a longevity strategy disguised as dinner. Now contrast that with a fast food meal, processed meat, refined carbs, and sugar-filled drinks. That food floods your body with chemicals that block your defenses, damage your gut, and ignite inflammation. Eat that way every day, and your body becomes vulnerable, exhausted, and prematurely aged. Eat the right way, and your body regenerates, restores, and resists disease naturally. What's remarkable is how quickly these changes can begin. Within days of switching to a whole food diet, your microbiome starts to rebalance. Your blood flow improves, your inflammation drops, and your energy increases. Within weeks, your skin looks younger, your focus sharpens, and your metabolism becomes more efficient. Longevity isn't a distant dream. It's something you can begin to build today with the food you eat next. This understanding flips the old way of thinking about health upside down. It's not about treating disease after it happens. It's about preventing it from ever taking hold. It's not about restricting yourself. It's about empowering your body to do what it was always meant to do. Food isn't just about calories or taste. It's communication, chemistry, and power. When you learn to eat in a way that fuels your body's defenses, every bite becomes an investment in a longer, stronger, more vibrant life. So when you think about living to 100, don't think about it as some faraway goal that depends on luck or genetics. Think about it as a daily collaboration between you and your body. The more you nourish it with real life-giving foods, the better it performs its miraculous job of keeping you alive. You don't need to chase miracle cures. You just need to work with what nature has already given you. Your body already knows how to protect you. All it asks is that you give it the tools to do so. And those tools are found not in the pharmacy, but on your plate. When most people hear the word longevity, they immediately think of giving things up, cutting out sugar, avoiding fats, counting every calorie, or living a life of bland, tasteless meals. But that's not what true longevity is about. Longevity isn't built through restriction or deprivation. It's built through abundance. It's not about eating less. It's about eating better. The path to living a long, strong, and joyful life isn't lined with sacrifice, but with vibrant, Delicious foods that fill your plate with color, flavor, and vitality. The secret lies not in eating less of what you love, but in discovering how the right foods can love you back by healing your body from the inside out. All around the world, there are people who live remarkably long, healthy lives, often reaching their 90s and even 100s without chronic diseases. They're not relying on supplements, miracle pills, or extreme diets. These people live in what researchers call blue zones, areas like Okinawa in Japan, Sardinia in Italy, and Nicoya in Costa Rica. And their secret isn't complicated. They eat whole, unprocessed foods that come from the earth: beans, vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, fish, and olive oil. They fill their plates with abundance, not restriction. The amazing thing is that these people aren't obsessed with health fads or dieting. They eat what their ancestors did, and it keeps them young naturally. This idea that longevity comes from abundance rather than limitation is rooted in the science of nutrition. The foods that promote longevity contain thousands of bioactive compounds that work together to protect your cells, regulate metabolism, and reduce inflammation. Take the Mediterranean diet, for example. It's not just a cultural style of eating, it's one of the most scientifically supported ways of nourishing the body for longevity. It's full of olive oil rich in polyphenols that lower inflammation, fish high in omega-3 fatty acids that protect the heart, and vegetables that provide fiber and antioxidants to support gut and immune health. Even moderate amounts of red wine, when enjoyed with meals, provide resveratrol, a compound shown to activate longevity genes. This isn't restriction, it's a celebration of eating real food that gives your body the materials it needs to thrive. Longevity isn't about cutting out food, it's about crowding out the bad with the good. When you fill your meals with nutrient-dense, plant-based foods, there's simply less room for harmful, processed ones. Instead of focusing on what to eliminate, focus on what to add. Add more colors to your plate because each color represents a unique set of nutrients. Red foods like tomatoes and pomegranates are rich in lycopene, which protects your heart. Orange foods like carrots and sweet potatoes contain beta-carotene that supports your vision and immune system. Green foods like spinach, kale, and broccoli contain chlorophyll and antioxidants that detoxify your cells. Blue and purple foods like blueberries and grapes are loaded with anthocyanins that protect your brain and reduce inflammation. Eating the rainbow isn't just visually beautiful. It's a scientifically proven way to build longevity one meal at a time. Another powerful principle of longevity eating is variety. Your body thrives on diversity because each food contains a different combination of nutrients that interact in ways we're only beginning to understand. For instance, the vitamin C in citrus fruits enhances the absorption of iron from plant foods, while the healthy fats in olive oil help your body absorb the antioxidants in tomatoes. When you eat diverse foods, you create synergy within your body's systems. Your immune system, metabolism, and microbiome all function better. Think of it like an orchestra. Every instrument plays a different note, but together they create harmony. Variety in your diet is the same. It allows your body to perform at its best. Longevity also has as much to do with the joy of eating as it does with nutrition itself. The act of sharing food, enjoying meals slowly, and savoring flavors activates hormones that reduce stress and support digestion. People in blue zones often eat together with family or friends. They laugh, connect, and take time to appreciate their food. This communal style of eating has been shown to lower stress hormones like cortisol, which, when chronically high, accelerate aging. So longevity isn't just in the nutrients, it's in the experience of food itself. Eating in a relaxed, positive state allows your body to better absorb the nutrients you consume and supports a longer, healthier life. One of the biggest misconceptions about longevity is that it requires cutting out fats. But the truth is, your body needs healthy fats to survive and thrive. The right fats, like those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, are essential for brain health, hormone production, and cell repair. They also help control hunger and stabilize blood sugar, preventing the spikes and crashes that drain your energy and accelerate aging. The longest living populations eat plenty of these fats. Olive oil, in particular, is a cornerstone of longevity. Its monounsaturated fats and antioxidants protect your arteries, reduce inflammation, and even improve brain function. Fat is not the enemy, It's the fuel that helps your body repair and rebuild itself. Protein also plays a key role, but not all protein is equal. Instead of relying solely on animal protein, longevity diets emphasize plant-based sources like beans, lentils, chickpeas, and tofu. These foods are packed with fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and they provide protein without the saturated fats found in processed meats. In Okinawa, one of the longest living populations on Earth, beans and tofu are daily staples. They don't just provide nourishment, they help regulate hormones and support the gut microbiome. Small portions of fish or lean meat can complement this foundation, but plants are always at the center of the plate. Spices and herbs are another underappreciated secret to longevity. Turmeric, for example, contains curcumin, a compound with powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Garlic supports cardiovascular health and strengthens immunity. Rosemary and oregano are filled with natural compounds that protect your cells from oxidative damage. These are not just seasonings, they're powerful natural medicines disguised as flavor. Adding herbs and spices to your food doesn't just make meals more delicious, it actively supports your body's longevity systems. Even the way you cook and eat affects how your body uses food. Steaming, grilling, and sautéing preserve more nutrients than deep frying or charring. Eating slowly gives your digestive system time to send signals of fullness to your brain, preventing overeating. Drinking enough water and staying hydrated keeps your metabolism efficient and your skin youthful. And giving your body small breaks from constant eating, like through intermittent fasting, activates cellular repair mechanisms that clear out damaged cells and regenerate healthy ones. These small adjustments in how you eat can have a huge impact over time. The beauty of a longevity-based diet is that it doesn't feel like a diet at all. It's not about guilt or punishment. It's about empowerment. It's about choosing foods that energize you instead of depleting you, that nourish instead of numb, that add life rather than take it away. You don't need to give up everything you enjoy. You just need to make sure that what you enjoy also loves you back. The more whole, colorful, and plant-rich your meals become, the more your body thanks you in the form of strength, clarity, and vitality. In the end, the path to 100 years of life is not paved with denial, but with joy. Longevity isn't found in a single superfood. It's found in the collective power of many simple, natural foods eaten consistently over time. Every meal is an opportunity to communicate with your body, to give it what it needs to keep you alive, energetic, and thriving. You're not eating to survive, you're eating to flourish. So fill your plate with abundance, eat with gratitude, and remember that longevity begins not with restriction, but with the joyful embrace of real food that fuels the miracle of your life. When most people hear the word superfood, they think of rare, exotic ingredients with strange names that cost a fortune and are hard to find. But the truth is, the real superfoods are not exotic at all. They are simple, everyday foods that sit quietly in your kitchen, foods so common that you might overlook their power. The secret to longevity isn't hidden in some distant jungle or expensive supplement. It's found in the foods you can easily add to your plate every single day. Small, consistent choices create massive transformations over time. What you eat daily has the power to protect your heart, renew your cells, sharpen your mind, and even extend your lifespan. Imagine starting your morning with a handful of blueberries. That simple act sets off a chain reaction inside your body. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect your brain and blood vessels. They help your neurons communicate better, improve memory, and keep your thinking sharp. Studies show that people who eat berries regularly age more slowly on a cellular level. They protect the brain from oxidative stress and delay the decline that comes with aging. It's not magic, it's biology. The compounds in blueberries literally tell your body to strengthen its defenses. Every berry is a message to your cells saying, stay young, stay strong, then think about green vegetables, broccoli, kale, spinach, and cabbage. These are some of the most powerful anti-aging foods known to science. Broccoli contains sulforaphane, a compound that activates the body's detoxification genes and helps clear out damaged or toxic cells. It's like a spring cleaning for your system, sweeping away what doesn't belong. Kale and spinach are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support your skin, eyes, and immune system. They feed your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, giving you energy and endurance. People who eat leafy greens daily often have lower inflammation and longer telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA that determine how fast you age. The greener your plate, the younger your cells behave. Garlic, another humble ingredient, has been treasured for thousands of years, not just for its flavor, but for its healing power. It contains allicin, a natural compound that lowers blood pressure, improves circulation, and strengthens immunity. Garlic has antimicrobial properties that help your body resist infection and inflammation. It even supports healthy cholesterol levels, protecting your heart and blood vessels from the damage caused by time. Something as small as adding a few cloves of garlic to your meals every day can make your body more resilient and resistant to disease. The beauty is that these benefits don't come from restriction or struggle. They come from flavor, from food that makes every meal more satisfying. Mushrooms are another everyday superfood that most people underestimate. Shiitake, maitake, and even common white mushrooms are loaded with beta-glucans, compounds that boost your immune system's ability to identify and destroy harmful cells. Mushrooms also contain ergothioneine, an amino acid that protects your cells from oxidative stress and slows down cellular aging. They help regulate inflammation and can even improve the balance of bacteria in your gut. What's fascinating is that mushrooms provide nutrients not found in any other food group, making them a unique ally for longevity. In long-lived cultures like Japan, mushrooms are a daily part of meals, not an occasional ingredient. They see them as a vital part of staying strong and young well into old age. And then there's green tea, a drink that has sustained people for centuries. Inside each cup is a molecule called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, one of the most powerful plant compounds ever studied. It supports your metabolism, helps burn fat, and protects your brain. It reduces inflammation, lowers blood sugar, and prevents oxidative damage. Green tea doesn't just refresh you, it rejuvenates your cells from the inside out. People who drink green tea regularly often have a lower risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. It's a simple ritual that can add years to your life without effort. Let's not forget about dark chocolate, the kind with at least 70% cocoa. Most people think of it as an indulgence, but it's actually a remarkable source of antioxidants and polyphenols. These compounds improve circulation, lower blood pressure, and enhance brain function by increasing blood flow to the brain. The flavonols in dark chocolate also stimulate the growth of new blood vessels in the heart and support the microbiome. In moderation, a small piece of dark chocolate every day is not just a treat, it's medicine disguised as pleasure. Even nuts, those tiny snacks often eaten mindlessly, are longevity boosters. Almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are rich in healthy fats, protein, and minerals that nourish your cells. Walnuts, in particular, contain omega-3 fatty acids that protect your brain and heart. People who eat a handful of nuts daily have been shown to live longer and have lower risks of heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. The healthy fats in nuts also keep your skin glowing, your joints flexible, and your mood stable. They're proof that you don't need to eat less, you just need to eat smarter. Small daily choices like these may seem insignificant, but they build up over time. Each meal is an opportunity to feed your longevity systems, to strengthen your heart, protect your DNA, and renew your energy. The mistake many people make is looking for a single miracle food when in reality, the magic lies in the combination of many simple ones. A colorful salad with leafy greens, nuts, mushrooms, olive oil, and a side of berries isn't just a meal. It's a biological defense system on a plate. The power of everyday superfoods is cumulative. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight or follow strict rules. You just need to make small upgrades to what you already eat. Swap processed snacks for nuts. Replace sugary drinks with green tea. Add a side of vegetables to every meal. Eat fruit for dessert instead of refined sugar. Each tiny change strengthens your body's defenses, reduces inflammation, and keeps your metabolism efficient. Over weeks and months, these choices begin to reprogram your biology. You'll notice better energy, clearer skin, sharper focus, and stronger immunity. These are not temporary benefits. They're signs of your body moving toward longevity. What's fascinating is how the body responds so quickly once you start feeding it what it needs. Within a few days of eating more superfoods, your gut bacteria begin to shift toward healthier strains. Your inflammation levels start to drop, and your body begins repairing itself at the cellular level. Within a few weeks, your blood pressure and energy levels improve. Over time, your risk of chronic disease plummets. That's the incredible truth of food. It doesn't just prevent illness, it creates health. When you think about longevity, it's easy to imagine it as something that happens decades from now, but longevity begins today with the small choices you make daily. The beauty of everyday superfoods is that they don't require willpower or discipline. They simply become part of your life. You can enjoy them in every meal, in every culture, in every kitchen. Whether it's olive oil drizzled on vegetables, garlic added to your soup, or a handful of berries after lunch, each choice is a silent act of self-care. In the end, longevity isn't about complicated rules. It's about returning to simplicity, real food, natural ingredients, and consistency. The power to live longer isn't hidden in an expensive bottle or a secret formula. It's in the small, ordinary foods you choose to eat every single day. The same foods your ancestors thrived on, the same foods nature intended to keep you alive. The truth is, these everyday superfoods don't just feed your hunger, they feed your future. Every bite you take can either move you closer to disease or closer to 100 vibrant, healthy years. So choose wisely, eat consciously, and let each simple meal be a reminder that the path to longevity is not about doing more. It's about doing the small things right every single day. Living to 100 isn't just about what you eat. It's also about how you live, how you eat, and how consistently you support your body's natural rhythm. The truth is, longevity is not built in a single meal, supplement, or habit. It's built day by day through small, intentional choices that create a lifestyle where your body can thrive. Food acts as medicine only when it's part of a daily rhythm that respects your body's biology. The way you structure your meals, the timing of when you eat, the quality of your sleep, and even your mindset all work together to either accelerate or slow down the aging process. Your body isn't designed for chaos, it's designed for balance. When you align your habits with that natural rhythm, you unlock the full potential of what food and lifestyle can do together. Start with the foundation. How often and when you eat? Our ancestors didn't eat from sunrise to midnight like many people do today. They ate within a smaller window, giving their bodies time to rest, repair, and regenerate. Science now confirms that when we give our body a break from constant eating, something remarkable happens. Our cells switch into a mode called autophagy. This is a process where old or damaged cells are broken down and recycled into new, healthy ones. It's the body's way of cleaning house, getting rid of what no longer serves it. Intermittent fasting, or simply allowing longer gaps between meals, can activate this natural repair process. Even a 12-hour fasting window overnight, say from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., can give your body the reset it needs to repair DNA, balance hormones, and maintain a healthy metabolism. Longevity isn't just about eating the right foods, it's also about giving your body time to process and heal from them. Next, think about the rhythm of your meals. A longevity-focused daily routine doesn't need to be rigid, but it should follow a pattern that supports energy, digestion, and repair. A morning meal rich in antioxidants and hydration sets the tone for the day. Something like green tea, berries, and oatmeal with nuts provides energy without spiking blood sugar. Lunch should be the heartiest meal, full of vegetables, beans, and healthy fats like olive oil or avocado, foods that sustain you through the day. Dinner should be lighter, with plenty of greens, lean protein, and a small portion of whole grains to aid digestion before rest. Ending the day with herbal tea instead of heavy desserts gives your body time to wind down and prepare for overnight recovery. This natural rhythm of eating not only optimizes digestion, but also aligns with your body's internal clock, helping your metabolism function efficiently. But food is only part of the equation. Sleep is another pillar of longevity that can't be ignored. During sleep, your body carries out its deepest repair work. It balances hormones, strengthens the immune system, and clears out toxins from the brain. Poor sleep shortens lifespan as much as poor diet. The foods you eat directly affect your sleep quality. For instance, magnesium-rich foods like spinach, bananas, and almonds relax your muscles and help you fall asleep faster. Herbal teas like chamomile or valerian root calm your nervous system. Avoiding heavy, processed foods before bedtime prevents your body from focusing on digestion when it should be focusing on repair. Building a consistent sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up around the same time, trains your body to operate efficiently. Longevity thrives on rhythm, and sleep is one of its most essential rhythms. Hydration is another quiet but powerful factor. The human body is about 60% water, and every process, from digestion to detoxification, depends on it. Dehydration accelerates aging at a cellular level by slowing metabolism and reducing the body's ability to flush out waste. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps maintain energy, keeps skin supple, and supports circulation. Adding a slice of lemon or cucumber to your water can provide antioxidants and electrolytes, keeping your cells nourished. Something as simple as drinking a glass of water before every meal can improve digestion and support weight management. Longevity is built on habits so small they often go unnoticed, yet their impact is enormous over time. Another overlooked element of longevity is movement, not just exercise, but daily, consistent motion. You don't need to run marathons or spend hours in a gym. Long, living populations around the world engage in gentle, frequent movement throughout their day. Walking, gardening, stretching, and doing physical chores. Movement keeps your blood flowing, your joints flexible, and your metabolism active. It stimulates the production of mitochondria, the tiny energy factories in your cells. Even short bursts of activity like walking after meals or stretching every hour signal your body to stay young. Combine that with nourishing foods and you create a feedback loop of vitality. Your body works better because it's being used, and it heals better because it's being fueled. Equally important is your connection to your time spent outdoors under natural light helps regulate your body's circadian rhythm. The internal clock that controls sleep, hormones, and energy. Morning sunlight signals your brain to wake up and produce serotonin, the feel-good hormone, while darkness triggers melatonin for rest. Exposure to nature also reduces stress hormones like cortisol, which accelerate aging when they stay elevated for too long. Even something as simple as walking barefoot on grass, breathing fresh air, or watching a sunset helps calm your nervous system and restore balance. Nature is not just scenery. It's medicine for the soul and a crucial factor in longevity. Stress management is another key piece of the longevity puzzle. Chronic stress floods your body with cortisol, which breaks down collagen, disrupts sleep, raises blood pressure, and weakens immunity. Learning to manage stress is as important as eating well. Practices like mindfulness, deep breathing, yoga, or even a few moments of stillness can rewire how your brain and body respond to challenges. Gratitude journaling, spending time with loved ones, and engaging in purposeful activities also lower stress. People who live the longest often have strong social ties and a sense of meaning in their lives. They wake up with purpose and go to bed with peace. Purpose is, in many ways, the hidden nutrient of longevity. It nourishes your spirit and gives your body a reason to keep thriving. Your relationships also play a bigger role in longevity than most realize. Studies consistently show that people with strong social connections live longer and healthier lives. Sharing meals, laughing, and feeling supported activate the release of oxytocin, a hormone that protects your heart and lowers inflammation. Eating alone in front of a screen can't compare to sitting at a table with family or friends, sharing food and conversation. Human connection strengthens not just your emotional health, but your biological resilience. When you bring all of these elements together, nourishing foods, balanced meal timing, good sleep, hydration, movement, nature, stress management, and connection, you create a daily rhythm that trains your body to thrive. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Every choice compounds over time. A single healthy meal might not change your life today, but thousands of them over the years will. A short walk today